Hi Aquarius, welcome to your solar eclipse special with me, Raphael Ray from Radiant Reality. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so this is a big one. I too am an Aquarius, so this is relevant for me as well. I'm really excited for this one. The last solar eclipse that happened was a big one for me because, as many of you know, I am a Leo rising, and the last solar eclipse that happened bang on my ascendant of Leo. It happened on the exact degree that I was born on. This happens in my sun sign. It happens in our sun sign. So there's loads that I can say here, but I'm going to try and keep it in. I've set myself a format for these videos, and I really hope that it comes across. So what is the solar eclipse? So this is the glyph for the sun. The line through it represents the eclipse point. Okay, so the sun is our willpower, it's our personality, it's who we are and who we show up as in the world. It's the choices that we make, and it's the vitality that we have within our lives. The fact that it's an eclipse means that it's a beginning. The solar eclipse represents a beginning. It represents it represents the start of something. It represents the birth or the conception of something. The lunar eclipse brought us an ending. The lunar eclipse brought us the culmination or the closing or the reaping of rewards of something, whereas the solar eclipse gives us the foundation that we need and the oomph and the growth spurt to really make something happen. This one falls in our first house. It falls in the sign of Aquarius. The sign of Aquarius is about the tribe. It's about our friends. It's about our family. It's about interaction with those groups of people. It's about the consciousness of the group. It's about the mass consciousness of the world and how that should and could be elevated. How the world should be seen as a tribe and how it should support, support itself. It should be an interconnected web, not just via the internet, which is also ruled by Aquarius. It should be an interconnected web of life, and us facilitating and supporting one another to achieve what is also 11th house or Aquarius stuff, our hopes, our goals, our dreams, our aspirations. Aquarius is truth, it's purity, it's naivety, it's also sometimes it can even be gullible. It's about the modern and the new. It's also about the traditional and the old. It's about fusing those two things. Aquarius has two rulers. We've got the traditional, which is Saturn, which is the hard taskmaster and the structure and the traditions and the values. And then we've got Uranus, which is the zany and the quirky and the fun, vibrant, little bit crazy part of Aquarius. And I myself am always on that sliding scale. Some things I'm really traditional about, and other things I'm quite sort of not new agey, but a little bit sort of, some people would probably even say flaky with, but I just see it as the two aspects of my nature combined into one, and that is why you get such a potent mix in an Aquarius. So the first house, interestingly enough, and this is why this is going to be a really powerful one for Aquarius people. If you've got a lot of Aquarius in your chart, this is going to come through quite powerfully for you. If you have, everybody's got Aquarius in their chart in some way, shape or form, but if you are a sun sign and definitely an ascendant Aquarius, this is going to be really powerful for you. Why? The first house is you. It's your personality. It's who you are. It's how you show up in the world. It's what you do. It's how you experience life, how you choose to do life, which is directly related to the sun, because the sun represents the self, the personality, the willpower, how you choose to be seen. The fact that this is a solar eclipse means that we have, especially the fact that this falls in the first house for us, we have a modicum of control of how this shapes up for us. And because the first house represents so many broad things, it means that we kind of get to choose how to utilize this energy. 2018 is an 11 year, which represents the sign of Aquarius. We're the only master number within the zodiac. Master numbers are pure vibrations. Anything that you do under this number, so therefore under this year, that is selfish, nefarious, or tries to harm another person will blow up in your face. The fact that you are an Aquarius means that it will really blow up in your face. Use this for use it for the benefit of yourself. Absolutely. You're not supposed to deny yourself. That's one of the things that this new age crap really pisses me off with, because it's like, oh, you know, that's breaking the barrier of personal gain, and it's bollocks. It's absolute bollocks. The universe doesn't want to see you fulfill other people's hopes, wishes and dreams and not fulfill your own. You're supposed to fulfill your own in tandem with everybody else's. That's the whole point of utilizing spiritual ability, to create a better life and a better abundant life for yourself and for other people simultaneously, not one or the other. You know, it's fate and free will, not fate versus free will. So the fact that this falls in our first house, you know, in the sign of Aquarius, in the 11th year, in the 11th sector, in the 11th house, so to speak, if you look at it in terms of astrology, this means that we get a triple hit of this energy. It's going to be really, really powerful, and it's there for your shaping. It's there for your taking. Use it for your benefit, but use it for the benefit of other people as well. You know, this is about being a good leader. It's about being gracious. It's about knowing when to step down to give somebody else a chance to shine. You personally, over the next 3 to 6 months, are going to shine beyond belief. You know, and I really believe this. I really believe it, because the universe is giving you, when it gives you a solar eclipse, it's that grand beginning, it's that conception point or the giving birth of something, and that gives you the chance to, it's like the universe gives you a gift or a toolbox and says whatever you need is in that toolbox. So if you're, it's like a Mary Poppins bag. So when you say I need this, you can pull this out. When you say I need that, you can pull that out. Whatever you need is in this box. Whatever you need is in this gift, and that's why it's so important to use it in the right way. You know, with great power comes great responsibility and all of that, and especially with this triple sort of hit of the energy. So yeah, this, you know, this falls in that house, and it falls in that way, and it gives us a modicum of control of, you know, of how this can happen and what it will show up for us in our life. The fact that it's our hopes and our goals and our dreams, you know, in Aquarius as well, means that it's about how we can facilitate those for other people, but it's also being sure and strong in the knowledge that ours will be facilitated by the right people at the right time in the right place. The first house is notoriety and fame, and this is another reason I gave you that warning. Whatever you do over the next 3 to 6 months is likely to gain you a lot of notice, a lot of power, a lot of responsibility. And if you are seen constantly with your pants around your ankles, or I'm using a really rough analogy there, but what I mean is, you know, when that saying, you get caught in your underwear, like, or you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, or if you're gonna do things that are selfish, nefarious, and deliberately undermine other people, that's going to be seen. If you're going to be doing things that are good and kind and helpful and beneficial for other people, that will be seen. The whole spectrum of who you are, what you're about, and what you do is going to be seen. This year, in some way, shape or form, or some sector, Aquarius, you will find fame. Whether it's 15 minutes, whether it's 15 years, is irrelevant. This year, this solar eclipse, you will remember for many, many years to come, because it's going to reveal you to the world in a very, very big way. Use it wisely, you know, for the benefit of others and also for the benefit of yourself. Fate and free will, not fate versus free will. Let's see what the tarot has to say to back this up. Let's see what the tarot has in store for us. Yeah! Yeah! Look at that. We get the Magician card. I mean, I got goosebumps right now. Look at that. The Magician. The Magician card in the tarot is number 1. This falls in our first house as Aquarians. This says that the power that you want, the power that you need to generate and create the world that you want, is in your hands. It says that the power that you want and need to generate the life that you want to be, the best version of yourself, You are being given the reins of your life. You're being given a magic wand in this eclipse by the universe. And all it says to you is, you will be seen creating and doing what you create and do. So do it wisely. Do it in reverence and love. Share your positivity. Share your ability to generate the best of who you are for the world. Because what you send out into it, especially with the power of magic, comes right back at you. And none of this threefold new age crap like, oh, what you send out comes back to you threefold. It's bollocks. What you send out, what you reap, is directly what you will sow and what will come back to you. Not threefold, not, you know, nothing like that. It is what it is. It's very simple. The universe operates to a set of laws. And this is reminding you that you will be seen because of the stuff that's happening astrologically and vibrationally with the numerology as well. You will be seen in some way, shape or form. You will find that fame, especially with the magician, because the magician makes you, it's like the height of the game. You know, whatever it is that you're in, it puts you squarely up there for people to see. I mean, you couldn't ask for any more than that. Aquarians, let me know how this plays out for you. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance itself. And being Aquarians, we're prone not to really... We can be a bit cold, we can be a bit aloof sometimes, usually to protect ourselves, but very rarely to hurt people, or, you know, or to be callous. Usually it's to stop them doing that, you know, to us. I wish you all the best. Like, share, subscribe, let me know how this plays out for you. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for the monthly videos.